All right, so some breaking news in Rangerland. Vincent Trocheck has been placed on LTIR, and Scott Morrow has been recalled from the Hartford Wolfpack. We'll start with Trocheck. So basically kind of a formality. My understanding is that he's week to week, and once you go on LTIR, it means that you must miss a minimum of, my understanding is both 24 days as well as a minimum of 10 games. And they can do this retroactively back to the last time that Trocheck played. So he does get credit for missing these last couple of games. And again, basically a formality. You know, obviously missing Trocheck is tough. And I do think the Rangers should look into maybe calling up one of their young prospect forwards, especially with them struggling to score goals as much as they have. Plus the fact that Trocheck, we now know, is going to be out for long-term, or at least semi-long-term. And then as for Scott Morrow, I mean, I like this overall. It's not really the move I was expecting when we saw the LTIR was happening for Vincent Trocheck to call up a defenseman. But when you look at the lay of the land among the Ranger defensemen, it does feel like they could stand to improve there. Urho Vakanainen had a really rough game in the last one, ended up getting benched, and his ice time, was very minimal in the game before that. So as far as what the Rangers are going to do with their lineup, my best guess is that Scott Morrow is going to go in. I don't think you call up somebody like Morrow, who's young and is a prospect, and then have him watch a game from the press box. I mean, I guess you could do that for one game, but what's the point? Just throw him out there and let him get into the action. So I think Morrow will play, which means somebody has to come out, and I don't think it really could possibly be anyone other than either Vakanainen or Matthew Robertson. And I think it should be Vakanainen for the very simple fact that Matthew Robertson thus far has outplayed him. And on top of that, I mean, in theory, Robertson's the one with more upside. He is a little bit younger. He's the guy that's never really gotten a chance in the NHL. He is a Ranger homegrown prospect. His star has kind of faded in recent years in terms of like how good of a prospect he actually is, you know, former second rounder. But he's played well the couple of games that he's been in the lineup thus far. So, you know, we'll see what happens there. But if Robertson can develop into even like just a steady third pair defenseman, I think that's a win for the Rangers. And I do think he'll stay in the lineup. Scott Morrow will jump into the lineup, and Urho Vakanainen very likely the healthy scratch in the next game. But we'll see what happens. Let's go Rangers.